Alright, hello guys. I'm back with some TVZ this time. It was a game from a clan war. It took place 22nd, I think, of January, or 21st. So about 10 days from now. I picked this game because it was really dynamic, back and forth. You'll see a lot of like comebacks, like I was in the lead, he was in the lead. I'm gonna do the replay from my perspective. I think it's quite unique because I can actually give you I guess the way of how I thought about the game during it. So it's not like casting a game, it's more like why I made certain decisions, and when I thought I was behind or ahead, like what I did. And yeah, like all these aspects. Normally a caster, it's pretty hard. Like good casters can I guess
Command center upgrade
but
complete.
like the player always can get more details into his games. So here I'm just opening Reaper, Gasper's Reaper, but I wasn't scouting with an SC. Pretty normal, like getting a factory, and here I see actually 6 links. And to avoid that, you just scout with an SCV after your barracks is done with the same SCV, and you can prevent this scenario here. Because I would know that he's going for links. Now I was in the dark, and unfortunately I have to cancel this. Also, I lost 2 SCVs.
Base is under attack.
At least I got my aliens here started, but honestly right now it just looks pretty bad. Like I'm feeling that I'm in a very bad spot, and I definitely am. In these scenarios though, when the Zerg actually does this,
Complete.
you can try to come back with Hellbats. This time I think I'm going for Banshees as well. So I'm gonna try to like do some counter damage. Obviously we're behind, so we have to risk. And I'm just risking now. If he scouts, he can just prepare, and I'll be even further behind, basically just losing the game. You can say it's a semi-all-in attack. I'm just getting as much aliens as I can with some Banshees to support the Hellbats as well, because the Banshee DPS is pretty good against queens, and it's also more consistent when they cloak. Like the Hellbats cannot really chase down queens, because queens are faster on creep. But with the Banshees, you can actually kill queens. Excuse me. So here I'm just waiting for my reinforcements. Getting up to 6 Hellbats, the Banshee, and I'm seeing only links, and this is fantastic here. He had no idea, he didn't scout, so he's just not prepared for this. And that's what we needed. Like, we needed a surprise attack to come back in this. Now I see a Roach Warren, and this is now tricky because roaches just are gonna pop out. The good thing is that the Hellbats are there, so I'm trading some Hellbats for some roaches, which is not that bad. Let's see. He has 43 drones. I think we killed actually only 2 drones, so this is not that great. But at least we have the 2 Banshees, and we're seeing that he makes only roaches, but we're not afraid of the roaches because we have Banshees. Like, I think I'm making even more Banshees here. Getting a third. We know that he doesn't have any drones here, like 4. We're gonna pick 2. So like this looks decent here. Remember that I lost my CC, or my CC had to be cancelled. So actually we're making pretty necessary damage in order to come back into this game. And yeah, now I killed the third, so basically I'm feeling quite fine now. I even think I'm ahead here. By the way, that starport positioning there, it blocks my tech lab here. And yeah, I think my factory was blocked, so I couldn't use that tech lab, unfortunately. Anyways, I have 3 Banshees. I'm making a tank. I have some Hellions here. I can transform them to Hellbat, so I'm feeling quite safe and in a pretty fine position. I wanted to repair my Banshees and was going to harass again. But here I see this attack, and unfortunately my tank dies immediately. Like, if I have those 2 tanks in a nice positions with some bunkers here, I would feel great. But now I lost one of the tanks. I have to pull the SCVs. I lost 2 Banshees, and also he has the Queens. So this is actually pretty tough to hold. Right now it looks dicey, but I still have that Banshee, and I have 1 tank. We lost 29 SCVs though. Like, that's insane amount. 30 SCVs. We do have 3 CC with news, and this is a very big commitment by him. But yeah, like, I think he did the necessary damage to bring or like to have equal game again. Like, he was ahead, I was ahead. Now I think it's quite equal. Like, unfortunately for him, like, he's banking a lot of minerals, as we can see here. And maybe that's some stress, because we're playing a clan war. We both really want to win. But yeah, like, let's quick peek here. He's at 54 drones, we're at 40 SCVs. We have triple mule. We kinda have income. Let's see. We have more income basically, because we dropped a lot of mules, I guess. But yeah, pretty similar. So from here, after we get some medivacs out, we have a liberator that we use for defense. and we have a medevac, we have a banshee. We want to get our map control back and also get some pressure onto him. Try to kill some drones. Look if he has a fourth. And also, I wasn't really sure if my defense was okay or good enough, let's say. Now I see the Mutas, and that was really lucky. And that's why you always want some units on the map to like see what he does.
Complete.
So here, instead of Mutas, instead of the Mutas going for some harassment and dealing damage to me, they had to prevent him from taking damage. And also, like, because of the Liberator there, he lost a couple of Mutas. So now I'm just feeling quite alright. And yeah, like, if you look at the supply, I'm in a good spot indeed. But he does have a 5 base right now, so I have to, I guess after I got 2-2, I have to apply some pressure or attack, like deny one of the bases at least.
Upgrade.
Now I see this army like moving towards my base. I have a sensor tower, so I'm okay, like I'm gonna see if you attack me or not.
Additional supply depots required.
This drop right there, you want to go for a drop only if you know where the Mutas are. You don't want to risk losing your drops to Mutas. Basically, you have to be really careful. Here I was really actually scared of this, like I didn't think he would have that much.
Base is under attack.
Fortunately we had some marines there at the third, so we barely hold. But we lose a lot of workers.
Is under attack.
He killed his base, but he still has 4 bases. And yeah, like this is back in his favor. Like this game is, he lost a lot, and this Banshee is a champion here. Let's see, 11 kills. But yeah, like we lost a lot of workers. And now I'm feeling like, okay, I'm behind, I have to do something. Like we killed a base, but he still has a 4th, I have to do something about the 4th. So I send the Banshee. And I keep my marines, because I was feeling that he might attack again. And that's what he does. Fortunately we have enough marines here. And now we have 2-2.
Upgrade.
The Banshee is doing some work there, and now we send the drop.
Upgrade complete.
With the drop we can kill all the drones there and also try to kill the hatchery. With the Banshee, like the DPS is not enough. Here you can see that the Mutas can actually catch the drop. We still kill 2 Mutas, so it is an okay trait. And now we can do some damage on the 4th. He was looking at the medevac there, like the other drop, so he lost all the drones. Now I'm feeling in a decent spot again, like after killing all those drones. But I still have to keep the pressure on the other base. In the top there, if he takes that as a 4th, then I shouldn't allow that, basically.
Our SCVs are under attack.
And yeah, like this game, it was all about counter harassment, while we're barely able to defend here. I did have a good spread, and I think we have better upgrades. Yeah, 2-2 versus 2-1. Oh, we have a decent spread on the Marines, but yeah, like he does have a lot. But keep in mind, like he just lost his fort, so he's all in.
Base is under
We are
attack.
again killing the fort in the top there,
Complete.
and we're back to like free base versus free base. But we as a Terran player we can lift our bases, and actually now I have a fort. I have how many SCVs actually? I keep losing SCVs left and right. Like 26 SCVs versus 44 drones. Like this is still pretty close. Yes, I guess around 20 more supply than me. Now he's killing
Our
my
SCVs
mules there.
are under attack.
It's pretty nasty there. If my marines get in a good position between the minerals there, I can defend here. Like if the marines fought in an open area, the Lynx would have won there for sure. But we had a tank, and that's why we basically abused the terrain.
Depleted.
And again, I'm sending the drops. I think I killed all the mutas again, so I'm free to do drops. Actually no, there's some mutas. Yeah, this drop is gonna die, but we can harass the fort. And that was basically like relentless
Upgrade complete.
with the
Mineral
harassment.
depleted.
I guess that's how you win
Add-on
with bio.
complete.
Like you gotta drop a lot. And if the Zerg is not able to defend well enough, like you're just gonna be ahead, and at some point you can do like this, like get all your stuff and just attack. But yeah, like this is a 70-minute game, and we are at like 100 supply, and that's just like wild. A wild game. But yeah, finally we only see mutas here. We denied the Morphin Banelings. We have even some Widow Mines. A Banshee. Look at that hero. 33 kills. Insane. Yeah, like pre-2. We didn't get the armor. We have a huge gas bank. But he has a huge gas bank as well. But yeah, basically we were both starving this game. And yeah, I thought I was losing, he thought he was losing. I thought I was winning, like at multiple times. Same for him, I guess. And yeah, in the end, we are both at 42 drones and SCVs. And barely above 100 supply. But yeah, like insane game. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you back in the next video. I hope you like this one. Take care, guys. Peace.